Hey gang, welcome back to Restorations. We got a good one for you today. A while back, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law moved out to Luxembourg. And when they got there, they noticed a cutting board. Of course, my mother-in-law went with them, and they showed the cutting board, which is right here, and asked me, could I make a one? And of course, I went, really? So, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, now that we've got this all cured up, we're going to take it out of the clamps. We're going to trim the edges, run it through the planer, and then we're going to see how this cutting board is going to turn out. Let's get to it. Okay, the uniqueness about this cutting board is that we have these unique side pieces here, which when you put them in place, it gives you a good brace against your countertop, so that when you're cutting your meat or your food or your vegetables, the cutting board won't slide. The also unique piece is that because we put them on offsetting, that means you can use the other side of the cutting board, so one side for meat, one side for vegetables. That way you don't get them cross-contaminated and you don't contaminate your food. So, the fun part about this is now, let's get this on. Now that we've got the lips on, and as you can see how the cutting board is, this will go against. So as you're cutting meat, the cutting board won't move. But we want to reinforce it just a little bit. So we're going to put some 3/8" dowel rods in here to kind of reinforce the connection between this outer board and these inner boards. So I've already measured the drill bit to the correct depth. So we just need it, and I already measured. So it's just a matter now. Put it in the hole. All right, we're coming into the home stretch of this cutting board, and right now what we want to do is we want to prevent cross-contamination. As with most wooden cutting boards, you know if you're cutting on it, it's porous, you can get your vegetables contaminated with your meats, that can be harmful. So with this being a double-sided cutting board, we want to make sure we label one side with the letter M and the other side with the letter V. And we're going to use an etching tool to put that in. Once we do that, then we're going to do some ebony stain to fill in that so it's evident, and then we'll go ahead and put the finish on it. So let's get to it. All right, now that we've got this cutting board sanded down smooth, we've got our M for meat on one side and our V for vegetables on the other. Now it's time to put the coating on here so it can be ready for food. So we're going to be using our Walrus cutting board oil, and we're going to saturate this board on both sides and let it sit for about 10 to 12 hours. And then we're going to come back after we wipe the residue off, and then we're going to be using this plant-based wax, which was also from Walrus Oil, that's going to give it that extra coating and that extra seal. Hell, as you know, when you're dealing with wood cutting boards, you want to try to stay away from E. coli and all these things. So this double coating should help this board stay in activity for a very long time. So let's get to it. All right, we have come to the end of this project, and I believe this cutting board is looking great. We have our side cut for the meat, we have our other side for vegetables, and we have a little clip on to the countertop so that this cutting board doesn't move when you're using it. This is going to be a great gift for the lady that's going to, and I know she's going to be ecstatic at it. And with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching another episode of Restorations. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and until the next journey, peace.